Hi, everyone. I'm here today with Cheryl McCaffrey, Mosaic's Customer Success Manager. And I wanted to introduce her, and together with her team, they have implemented over hundreds of Mosaic software implementations in the past. So she's here to talk to us about the 4 phases of successfully onboarding to Mosaic. The first thing I wanted to address were what are some of the key reasons why people would consider switching from their legacy software petroleum economic system?
Well, when companies approach us, they're really looking to solve a problem. And typically those problems are that they don't have a unified system with their legacy software. So they're looking for something where they can compare their economics quickly and have that integrated with their reserves management process. They're also looking to align their functional areas because they often have separate databases and separate workflows. So they're finding they're spending too much time manipulating data and aligning data. So data quality becomes a big concern. The other thing that we've heard from companies is that also with legacy systems, they may be lacking a product roadmap that fits in with the direction the company is going in, and at times those legacy software companies don't have a roadmap at all.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So, what are some of the key things that companies should consider when they are evaluating their petroleum economics tool?
So they're really looking for a system that will help them to streamline their processes, improve their workflows, something that will reduce errors and save them time. So with Mosaic, they have an organized and an accurate method to evaluate and to look back at results and do comparisons and scenario analysis, easy access to better quality data, as well as support for their cross-functioning teams.
So, when a company has decided to move forward with Mosaic, what are some of the key success factors you would say to make sure that everything is as successful as possible?
Well, anyone that's been involved with a project before knows that number one, there has to be sponsorship at the executive level. Once you have that there, Mosaic is quite easy to learn. It has a very user-friendly interface. So the training aspect goes quite smoothly with that in place. Our team has a well-established and rigorous process to get clients up and running with Mosaic. As you mentioned, we've done hundreds of implementations. The team has years of industry experience. Many of the engineers that are on the Mosaic product team have worked at E&P companies, so they really understand the business. So they can get right into the requirements for the client to help eliminate the risk with doing an implementation project.
So, what happens after the project is concluded and Mosaic is successfully implemented at a customer?
Well, then we start our relationship with that client as a customer. The support continues on with our support team offering our regular Mosaic support as well as ongoing training. The people that worked on the project are still very much involved with that client. They really understand that client's processes and their requirements, so we continue working with that client in the same capacity. The customer becomes part of our regular release cycle, and so they'll be taking the Mosaic releases as they become available. They're giving us input into the product roadmap, so they're seeing as their business process evolve, they're seeing the software evolve right along with them. They start to become familiar with the other Quorum products as well and look at integrating those products and solutions, and they become part of our user community. So they start attending things like connections where they can hear other Mosaic customers talk about their experiences and their best practices.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Cheryl, for your time today. And that concludes our video on why you should switch from your legacy economic system and what are some of the key success factors in implementing Mosaic in your organization. Thanks for watching.